A common sense that 88% of people can't pass. While you are probably super smart, your common sense may not be as sharp as you think it is. Don't believe me? See if you can answer these simple and tricky questions. Don't forget that the answers may be right there in front of you. Don't forget to hit like and share with your friends and family, and hit subscribe. Let's start with an easy one. 1. You have 5 apples in a basket and 5 people to distribute them to equally. How can you distribute them equally while leaving one in the basket? The answer is actually pretty simple. Just leave the last apple in the basket. Wasn't that common sense? Let's move to number 2. Listen to every word carefully. Imagine you are in an office building and everything around you is on fire. Just beyond the desk, in front of you is a door, but flames are in front of it. How do you get out? The answer is, just stop imagining. In the beginning of the sentence we said to imagine so that situation wasn't even real. Told you, common sense is not so common nowadays. 3. How can a man go 8 days without ever hitting the day? The same way you do. He sleeps at night. 4. You live in a barn and you are on the rooftop. These is a rooster on one side of it and it lays an egg. Which side the egg will drop? On left or right? There will be no egg to the right or left, because the rooster doesn't lay eggs. In fact, the bigger question is, why was the boy on the roof of the barn? 5. This next question will put your knowledge of marriage law to the rest. Is it against the law for a man to marry his widow's sister? Well, it's not exactly illegal. It would be hard considering the fact that the guy is dead. A widow is living spouse of a person who has passed away. Gotcha there, didn't I? 6. What goes up and down over and over again but never actually travel anywhere? You give up. The answer is stairs. You go up and down stairs all the time, but the stairs are always in the same place. Okay, now the last question is about to get a little trickier. Do you think you can handle it? Let's put your common sense to the test. How far can you walk into the woods? If you are brave enough to walk into the woods by yourself, you will learn that you can walk halfway into the woods. Once you have passed the halfway, you are technically walking out of the woods or running, depending on what crazy stuff you find in there. After attempting all these questions, there is no way your brain isn't tingling. Trust me, sometimes things aren't hard as it seems. It's just common sense. You are smarter than you realize. Which question had your brain in knots the most? Tell us your answers in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe.